Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. Happy New Year, everybody. It is Thursday night, January 2nd, and we're going to ring in 2025, and we're going to ring in the new year for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. That's right, folks. It is Thursday night after all, and it is a special night to talk about all the cool things happening in the world of pro wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, title changes, pipe bombs, returning legends, one final ride, and super crazy, insane, outrageous, controversial returns to wrestling. More on that later.
We're scared.
We're scared, and we're going to get to that in a little bit later.
And the big scaredy pants is this guy. No.
I'm Jose Casabona, and I am the host of Wrestle Rewind. I'm also the host and founder, executive producer, and content manager of The Ravens Flock. And on behalf of all of us, we appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. A man who we have decided to keep on this channel despite the string of controversies under his belt, Mr. Juan Arouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget them. Wait,
but guys,
hold on. What controversies have I got?
Well, you may have gotten a fight here or there.
What are you talking about?
Got a little spat with a certain asshole, and then we got a certain spat with other assholes. But it's okay, folks. It's okay.
He fights.
Yeah, no, it's okay. He's not racist.
That's like a base minimum standard. You see that like it's a fucking achievement. Really? What the hell?
It's okay.
Maybe I should be extra racist for you just so you can have a standard of me.
Fine, let me reinforce it even more. Guys, it's okay. Juan is an equal opportunity shit stirrer.
See, there you go.
And
so he has to fill in when Angel's not around. Fuck.
Precisely. And much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So hit the subscribe or the follow button in the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we got in our chat, and I know you have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges, custom emojis, letting everybody know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens flock for the clutch of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way to get to break us free of that, and it involves what you guys have been giving us all along, your continuing support. Just spread the word of the Ravens flock. Let everyone know that they should be subscribed to us. Let everyone know the good hard work that we've been doing, and most importantly, tell them why only the coolest of the cool kids are subscribed to the Ravens flock. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers we can get out of that, and before you know it, we'll be completely financially independent, being able to work for you and for ourselves. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission. By providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Up in the chat, we see Vicente Guerrero, Nikki Bella, Mr. Quick, and Kurisi Randall-sama. Happy New Year to all of you fine folks.
Hells yeah! Happy New Year!
And I'm also seeing here a lot of chatter from Kurisi. Let's see. I'm trying to read from here. Hello all. Been busy settling in at home. Yep. Hi, Kurisi Randall-sama. Some days it's okay to settle at home with all the crazy shit in the news about crime. Yep, nothing wrong with that. I just moved in with my wonderful man a week ago, hence my absence. I'm just hoping my man and I will last. You will. Something I got a good feeling about you guys.
Just keep the love alive. That's the best advice I could give you.
Yeah, good. You're back after setting up at home. Great to have everyone. Yeah, we're really happy to have you guys. And hi there, Halamutawe. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. And no, we don't watch that movie.
No, we don't. Anyways, so...
And, yeah, no, it's perfectly okay here, guys. But Jose, why don't you tell the fine folks at home exactly what is it that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Well, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. And once again, Happy New Year. It's 2025. We're starting things off new and fresh. And yes, Juan and I are correct. And this goes to every relationship. As long as you keep the love alive, then your relationships will prosper. Whether you're poly, whether you're monogamous, or whether it's a civil union. I see that status on Facebook.
That's for like people who are married but not married.
Yeah, that's so weird. But
it's that's how you can get like a civil union on there, which is fine. Yeah,
but
it's the same. It's the same as getting married and all that. Whether it's just a fling or a long-term relationship, or you've been married for 50 years, or you just bumped into each other like a bad Hallmark movie, and you're the hardworking girl from the big city going to her small hometown for the holidays.
I think they get it.
Yeah, of course they get it. And I was about to go into that horrible Daily Show fucking monstrosity of a skit, which was a nightmare because of how accurate it is.
But that being said, folks, yes, and that's something that we also keep alive here on our channel. The Ravens Flock, we thrive on keeping love alive with all of our viewers and with all of our subscribers. But the one other thing that we also keep alive is, of course, energy.
You're damn right, Jose, which is why we here at the Ravens Flock are proud to continue being partnered up with our buddies at Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy specially formulated smart energy blend keeps you running strong all day long, just like the Ravens Flock, with 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 lag, and 0 crash. And if you go to glitchenergy.com, you'll see that these guys have a wide range of different products available to you, and you may want to make sure that you keep them bookmarked because you never know when they're going to drop a new flavor. Isn't that right, Jose?
That's right. And starting things off in the new year for 2025, Glitch Energy has just dropped a new flavor that's called Glitch Fam.
Celebrating every affiliate and partner of Glitch Energy. Every single one of them from all across the board, and a very tasty, almost summer-like peach and apricot flavor.
In fact, if you zoom in a little closer, just underneath where it says limited edition, I think there's something familiar down there. To say you gotta squint hard enough, and I think
it's a little small if you're watching on a phone or something like that. I can't make the image any bigger.
Yeah.
Actually, is this getting bigger?
No, it's not getting bigger.
Poo.
It's okay, but focus on that.
Right at the bottom edge, almost immediately under the limited edition bit, there's us!
Woo!
Flock!
Yeah!
You can see that this is officially Flock approved, and we're officially part of the glory of Glitch Energy in all of its wonder and splendor.
Testify!
And you better believe we're going to give this a try. And you need to give it a try, too. You know why? Because this is a limited edition run. They are not going to make much more of this. They only have 45 of these tubs in stock right now. So do not wait. Don't go ahead and be like, oh, we'll get it next time. Blah, blah, blah. No. These guys, they're going to work with you. Okay? They can work with you and they can help you because these guys over at Glitch Energy are down with the get down. And what's more, they also want to let you taste a little bit of holiday matsuri, just like we weren't able to go this year. They brought out the last remaining stock of their Holly's Jolly Jolt flavor.
Hey!
They only sold this specific flavor for Holiday Matsuri, and this one is also limited edition, and they only have 17 in stock for these. You need to get on board. You need to get on this bish like nobody's bish dish. What are you waiting for?
Precisely, and if you go
I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the savings. Here it is, eh?
Well, here's the savings, folks. If you go into glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. So don't delay. These flavors are only there for a limited time. Go to glitchenergy.com, get your Glitch fam, get the flavor that they sold at Hallmad, get it right now.
And we want to thank Glitch Energy once again for partnering with the Ravens Flock. You guys have been incredible, and this has been wild and awesome and so much fun.
Oh, hang on a minute. Before we continue, Vicente Guerrero said, former director/writer Uwe Boll used to always stir shit threatening to fight people and other violent things. His wife, Natala Tudge, is the same way, a.k.a. the couple who is crazy together, stay together.
Yeah, folks forgot, Uwe Boll being the giant fucking idiot filmmaker who basically wrecked the German film market by making a bunch of slop films. In other words, he's the reason why we have the Blood Rain movies, which are
sucked.
garbage, which were garbage. And he was trying to do a Far Cry movie, which would have been garbage.
And Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark, which was garbage. And the fucking reason why he made any kind of money is because he filmed everything in Germany with a German tax credit. With that, and that's the only money that he actually made. So he got to write the entire bit of the movie off, and the movies would tank. You don't believe me? Look it up.
Well, you listen, we're not here to talk about pieces of shit directors like Uwe Boll. We're here to talk about wrestling, all right? And let me paint you a little picture of what's been happening. It's the beginning of 2025. AEW just wrapped up their final pay-per-view of 2024 called World's End. More on that later. WWE is also firing things up on their end with NXT's upcoming TV special New Year's Evil, which is next week. And TNA is getting ready for their first pay-per-view of 2025 called TNA Genesis, which will be in 2 weeks' time. And that's going to be fun to get to. So, let's start with the review. Juan, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
All right. We're going to start things off with the New Year's Eve edition of WWE's NXT. Now, forewarning, full disclosure, there wasn't that many matches on the card, and a lot of the focus was on at the end of the year awards for NXT, which we will cover in just a few minutes, okay? So, the first match that opened up is a singles one-on-one match. Kalani Jordan has been on a bit of a roll right now, and she has requested this match from NXT General Manager Ava. Kalani Jordan goes one-on-one against the master of NXT Underground, Lola Vice.
Oh shit! Was this an NXT Underground match?
No.
Don't set me up like that, Jose.
I said the master of NXT Underground. I didn't say it was the Underground.
Yeah, the booty bouncing babe of brutality. Yeah, the brutal booty bouncer. There we go. That's her name. That's what I'm calling her.
And she's also undefeated
in the NXT Underground matches.
Hells yeah! Now Kalani Jordan, now Kalani Jordan has been throwing a big fit lately. She is tired of being looked down on as the little sister, as the other wheel, or whatever you want to call it, and she wants to be taken seriously, and she wants people to in the women's division to start respecting her.
Well, you gotta earn respect in the ring, and Kalani Jordan is gonna need to step up in order to make that happen.
Absolutely. So these two go back and forth. It's gymnastics versus mixed martial arts. Kalani Jordan starts things off really well with her incredible aerial gymnastics moves and reversals against Lola Vice. She catches Lola Vice with an incredible basement crossbody in the middle of the ring, and then she throws Lola Vice out of the ring and then hits a beautiful top rope dive to knock her out before the commercial break. And once we get back, Lola Vice was able to regain control. While Lola Vice was hitting Kalani Jordan with a series of strikes, she's also yelling at her to calm down, bitch. Well, not exactly saying bitch, but telling her to calm down.
Bitch, calm down. No.
Yeah.
I must dance on her face.
So Lola Vice, she hits the running hip attack, which is beautiful to see, and she also pulls a page off of Eddie Guerrero's book and hits the three amigos, or rather, two amigos. She does a little booty dance before trying to hit the third. Kalani Jordan was able to reverse it and hit her comeback, and then Kalani Jordan tries to springboard off the second rope, but then Lola Vice catches Kalani Jordan with her freaking sleeper hold, locking her in with the legs locked into the midsection, trying to force a choke out on Kalani Jordan. And just when it looks like Lola Vice had the match won, out comes Cora Jade to interfere, but then...
Really?
Yeah, no pictures yet.
Ah, puta.
No pictures yet. That's after.
I know.
Yeah. Cora Jade came down with her black swinging cane weapon thing, and then Kalani Jordan ducks the hit, accidentally hits Lola Vice, and Kalani Jordan uses it to roll up Lola Vice for the victory. Your winner, Kalani Jordan.
Ah, goddamn.
But the celebration didn't last long.
Especially not for Kalani, because let's just say Cora Jade is in it for herself here.
Cora Jade definitely was, and she wailed on Kalani and Lola Vice with the black cane, and then out comes the Dark Angel, Stephanie Vaquer, to stop Cora Jade. She tries to, Lola Vice tries to help out Stephanie Vaquer, tries to go for a kick, but Cora Jade ducks out of the way, and oh no! Lola Vice accidentally hits Stephanie Vaquer!
Shit.
Ooh!
Alright, so all these women, we got four ladies of beefing. They got beef jerky up in the shit.
Yes.
That's gonna be nuts. How are they gonna fix that?
I have no idea, but kudos to Cora Jade for stirring the pot.
Why did she need to stir the pot? She didn't need to stir the pot. She was just being a shit disturber for the sake of disturbing the shit.
And it's fun, and it's entertaining to watch.
Why? You crazy, big, beautiful booby girl. Why, Cora? Why? You miniature menace of memories. Fuck! Yes, I'm fixated on Cora Jade's boobies. That's not the point. The point is, okay, Cora Jade was just there to wreck shit. Stephanie Vaquer came to try to help Lola Vice. Okay, that's good. But Vaquer ended up striking Lola in the face.
No, Lola accidentally struck.
Lola struck Vaquer. So now all these ladies beefing.
All these ladies beefing. Like in a later backstage segment, all three of these ladies got into a brawl, and Cora Jade is just standing far away from the brawl, just laughing and reveling in its glory.
But you started this!
Yeah.
But you started this shit! What is wrong with you, girl?
She is watching Valhalla burn to the ground, Juan.
No!
She is the Brunhilde riding in the winds.
No! Disturbing the pace is what she's doing. I call it ludicrous on you ass. Loony Loo! Woo! fuck. In the chat, Vicente Guerrero. Ubal's action movies like Rampage 1 through 3 and Stoic or Heart of America were great action horrors. Only Uwe Boll's video game movies were low rate. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Totally forgot about BXT last week. NXT last week. Great to be here, even for the review. And Cora Jade was doing that Sting impression almost. Black Cane rather than a black bat.
Ooh, now I'm picturing Cora Jade with Sting makeup. That would be really cool.
Cut it out.
All right, fine. Let's go to the exciting match of the night.
We're not even started. What the shit, woman?
Oh, things are about to get a lot more crazy, Juancho, as the exciting match of the night is a triple threat tag team match.
Holla, holla, holla!
As the newly formed tag team of the returning Shotzi Blackheart and Gigi Dolan takes on the Meta 2 of Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus the Party Girls, coming straight from Monday Night Raw, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance.
Oh shit, so that's what they were doing over there at NXT. Oh goddamn, no wonder. And I was trying to figure out what was going on. You didn't tell me, because I knew that Shotzi and Gigi and Tatum Paxley, I knew the crazy, sexy, evil Powerpuff Goth babes were a team, and I knew that the Meta 2 were in there. I didn't know who the third team was. You didn't tell me. How dare you?
It became relevant until now.
Cut it out!
All right. So, triple threat tag team action. Here we go. So, Gigi Dolan and Jakara Jackson are the first ones in the ring. They start things off. They do a series of reversals. Jakara Jackson working over Gigi Dolan until Gigi was tagged out by, actually no, the first ones in the ring were Kaden Carter and Gigi Dolan, and Kaden Carter's working over Gigi Dolan while doing a little bit of booty shaking, and then Jakara Jackson unfortunately, and then Gigi was tagged out by Jakara Jackson. She gets into the ring, and everything goes bonkers from there. Jakara and Kaden Carter do pretty well. I've said this before, that Jakara is one of the most improved women in NXT right now. She's definitely stepping up her game to keep up with Lash Legend. And then Shotzi gets into the ring, and Shotzi doesn't look like she missed a step. I'm happy that she's back from injury. Last time I spoke about her, actually, it's been a while since I spoke about her. No, she was out for nearly a year, more than a year, due to like a torn ACL.
God almighty.
But I'm glad that she's back in action, and she's doing fucking great. She's doing fantastic. The Party Girls, of course, they were able to get the upper hand, and they do a series of high-flying moves. It was a mess all over the place, but a beautiful mess to observe. Now, of course, Shotzi and Gigi were able to find their footing once again. Let's see here. Gigi Dolan hitting and Shotzi showing some great in-ring chemistry together, despite the fact that they've never tag-teamed before. So, this is nice. I like that. Green and orange mixing together. What do you get? Some weird color that is unidentifiable.
Green and orange together gives you a weird puke color.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go with that route, Isaiah. If you're trying to bark up their particular bushes, I don't think that's the route you want to take.
No, thank you. I don't want to try that. I don't want to go for that pea soup. Anyways, so getting back to it. And then it looks like victory was in the grasp of Gigi Dolan, but then out comes the Fatal Influence, specifically her Gigi's former BFF, JC Jane, who provided the distraction long enough for the Meta 2 to hit their finisher on Gigi to pin and win. Your winners, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend.
So the Meta 2 ended up winning thanks to JC Jane and the Fatal Influence. Motherfucker, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking nerve! We wanted the crazy, creepy, sexy goth girls to go in
There's a picture of the Fatal Influence, by the way.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's a picture of the Fatal Influence. No, there isn't. Oh, there they are.
Yep, there they are. Yep. No, but I like this because it's setting up a 3-on-3 faction war in the women's division. Fatal Influence.
Good! Yay! I don't know the name of the team of the other girls. They don't have a name yet, do they?
No, they don't. But I'll give you a clever one. The Power Goth Girls. That was clever! Yay! Thank you. Ow!
And you ruined it by cheering like a sissy boy.
I was cheering like
Cut
Kermit.
it out!
I was going for Kermit. Yay!
Not flaily enough.
Right.
Also, we see Mr. Quake in the chat. Hey up, Mr. Quake. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Yep, character build-up. Cora Jade is the 2.0 OG baby. Yes, she is. She's a natural heel. Yeah, she does a very good job as a heel. I will not deny that.
That is true. All right, now let's move on to the exciting segment, and this is and like I said, this was the theme for the entire episode of NXT. Me and Juan are now going to announce the winners of the 2024 End of Year Awards by WWE NXT. Yay! The 2024 Year-End Awards. Let's roll out the red carpet.
All right, so let's see here.
The first award,
best PLE or TV special, being this year for NXT Stand and Deliver.
Let's pause and actually talk about this because, yes, I agree wholeheartedly. That's when Roxanne Perez captured her second NXT Women's title, defeating Lyra Valkyria via submission, where Ilya Dragunov retained the NXT Championship against Tony D'Angelo, and the main event was capped off with an incredible one-on-one bout between two brothers, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams.
Oh, you did not. Oh, you did not. Suffer. Suffer for your sins, Jose. Suffer for every single one of them, and you're going to fucking earn this shit, because quite frankly, I don't have a fucking you got no fucking excuse here.
Oh, just get it over with.
Now you have to actually explain the match between them.
All right, so
Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams.
Oh no, the main event, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, they used to be best buddies, but then Trick Williams started getting a little bit more attention. He started branching out on his own as a main event player, and that rubbed off Carmelo Hayes the wrong way. So at Vengeance...
We're so damn brothers!
You want me to talk or not?
And now I got to fight each other!
Alright, fine, finish talking.
Okay, so... At NXT Vengeance Day at February, Carmelo Hayes pulled the trigger and turned on Trick Williams.
No!
And he blames Trick Williams for getting all this attention and for not being the number 2 guy and becoming a number 1 guy. So that creates a little bit of jealousy, a bit of a vitriol between the two guys. So these two squared it off, and Trick Williams got a hell of a victory over Carmelo Hayes at Stand and Deliver. All right, cut the music. All right, let's go.
You set yourself up for it as I don't make the rules, I just play by them, okay?
Fair.
God damn!
All right, now let's go to the next award. Juan, announce it.
All right, and the next award was Tag Team of the Year, and of course this goes to the fighting champions themselves, Fraxium.
Yes!
Who, even though they've been miscommunicating and cross-wiring with themselves like a pair of dopes as in recent weeks, the fact remains, these guys have been rocking it.
Would you believe me if I told you that these guys have actually shared in-ring chemistry since all the way back to 2022? When they had friendly competition and competed in a best of 3 matches, and then they started developing, and then they started gelling as a tag team earlier in 2024. And then, yeah, like Juan said, it's been a wild ride, but these guys are proving that they belong in the tag team division, and they put the NXT tag team titles, like they made the titles relevant. And it's funny to watch these guys go back and forth against each other, and while I do admit that I got a little annoyed about, will they or won't they split up, that whole bullshit, I do enjoy seeing Axiom and Nathan Frazier mix it up in tag team action.
Yeah, and they're doing so in a really cool way where they're still able to come out on top despite their ridiculousness.
Hell's yeah.
Despite the bullshit that they put each other through with miscommunicating and shit. It's good that they are able to get past it and still come out victorious, but obviously that's not what everyone's waiting on here.
Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Quake. I forgot about the name, the Meta Gals. There we go. I gotta remember that next time.
Is that an actual name?
I don't think so.
No, I don't know. That's why we've just been calling them the Meta 2, because the Meta 4, but there's only the 2 girls, so it's Meta 2, whatever. Yeah. But you get it though.
Still. Of course. Now, next award.
Okay, the next award goes to the Match of the Year, and this is the triple threat match for the North American title at this year's Stand and Deliver, which was the Great Obafemi versus Josh Briggs versus Dijak.
Hells yeah, triple threat match for the North American title, which was so good and so excited that, you know what? And thankfully, it didn't distract from the background. Like, the foreground and the background of that picture is awesome. And by background, I mean Knuckles, the Knuckles promotion for Paramount Plus.
You hobo.
Well, hey, listen, it's a rule of thumb when presenting...
1,000,000% muscle.
Listen, rule of thumb when it comes to television: don't make your background more interesting than your foreground.
No, you're right.
Because otherwise, people are not going to focus on a story. They're just going to think about, how did the bowling competition go between Wade and the spoiler at the end of this series?
It's his long lost dad. Anyway, point is, it was a fun miniseries, and this was a fun match, and it showed us all why Obafemi is the conqueror, the ruler, the destroyer of worlds, and why we continue to call him the Great Obafemi.
Also, this would be the last NXT PLE match for Dijak before leaving WWE and going off on his own, and the last one for Josh Briggs before he takes his brief little tour over in Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan.
Right, I remember that. He went over to Japan for a hot minute. Yeah, Kid Cudi as Jar Jar. Goddamn. Wow. No, I remember, Kid Cudi was in the Knuckles series in there as well. Metagirls, Gals, sounds good. Oba Briggs and Dijak brings a banger. Yep, that was an excellent match here.
Hells yeah. Now, next award.
Oh, Jose. Oh, my dear sweet brother. I think someone is going to have to say his name.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
That's right, folks. The winner of the 2024 Year End Awards for the Moment of the Year is the debut of TNA's Joe Hendry, the prestigious one.
The local hero, the viral sensation, the Scottish singer supreme and shit talker, and a man who exudes confidence and has the aura of a champion in waiting. You can't deny this has been a landmark year for independent pro wrestlers, and specifically for this wrestler, for Joe Hendry. And you gotta love the role he's been on, and him showing up at NXT has been unbelievable. And he may not be a permanent WWE superstar or NXT superstar in any way, shape, or form right now, but that never say never, guys.
That's right. No, his stock is higher than high. He went from breaking the top 10 music charts over in England to having a banner year in TNA, to making a splash in NXT, to main eventing in NXT's Halloween. No, not Halloween Havoc, but it was NXT's No Mercy.
That's the one.
Going 1-on-1 against Ethan Page for the NXT title.
God, it was beautiful.
He didn't win, but this guy has proven that he is everything that he says he is, and
then some.
Hells yeah. And the fans are buying for what Joe Hendry is selling.
It's not a matter of buying or selling, Jose. It's simple. They believe.
That's right.
They believe in Joe Hendry.
Yes! Yes, God. They do.
And I had no fucking clue. I thought I was gonna be just annoyed by Joe Hendry, but he's really he's really rubbed off on me, and I for one am very proud to be rubbed off by Joe Hendry.
Yay! Oh, phrasing! Hey, cut that out.
Aw.
Yeah, you don't look at what I do now, huh?
I only give a light tap. I don't actually put force behind it.
Hell, mine was a light tap. What are you talking about? Next award.
All right. For the NXT Female Superstar of the Year, the award goes to none other than the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
Let's be honest. 2024 was a banner year for the Prodigy. After recapturing the NXT Women's title from Lyra Valkyria at NXT Stand and Deliver, she has done everything to hold down the championship and to keep her place at the top of the NXT Women's division, and just fending off against all the comers, against Jada Parker, against Lola Vice, against Thea Hale, against so many other competitors. She even defeated the debuting Julia on the first episode of NXT on the CW network. And at the time, everyone was all buzzing that Julia was going to be the one to dethrone Roxanne Perez.
And I honestly believe that she was gonna. We all did, didn't we? It was gonna be crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, it was gonna be wild, and we were really, really happy to hear that, and we were really happy to see what's her face, the beautiful madness that is Julia. Isn't that the full name you're supposed to give her, Jose? Yes. All the time.
And I'm also going to say this. I felt like I understand what they were doing at the time, but I felt deflated when Roxanne Perez's first title run with the NXT Women's title was cut short after she passed out in the ring at Roadblock 2023.
Right? That was such a fucking letdown. And I can only imagine just how pissed off Roxanne must have been with herself at that point.
Yeah, so when she solidified her heel turn at the beginning of 2024, like, her frustration was justified. Her title reign was cut short, and she felt like she was taking a back seat. So when she finally won it again in April, like, her second reign was far much better than her first reign. And next week she will be defending the NXT Women's title again against the beautiful madness that is Julia. We'll have to see how that match goes. But for right now, Roxanne Perez, in our book, yeah, no, she deserves this. She really does.
Indeed, she does. However,
we'll get to the last award because that's at the main event segment.
All right, fine. We'll get to it in the main event segment then. All right.
Now let's talk about the match of the night. And this one is a 6-man tag match.
Holla, 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 holla.
And this is going to be a bit of a cluster. So it's the heel team of Wesley, now managing the team of Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe, versus the team of Hank and Tank and the returning Andre Chase.
Okay. They didn't have a match card graphic for this?
No. And Andre Chase, when he came back, he did not have any of the Chase U swag. He looked like he was a mess. He looked like he just got up this morning and didn't give a shit. And he was just down in his luck. And he was reluctantly teaming up with Hank and Tank to fend off against Wesley and his ilk. So, 6-man tag team action. All right, so Hank and Tank versus Tyson and Tyreek. It was a good solid 6-man tag team action.
I saw you here, Jose. I was trying to get over to this.
Yeah, no.
How much more? Okay, we got
solid 6-man tag team action. The heel tag team did their best to keep Hank Waller away from Andre Chase and from Tank Ledger. They're working over Hank for a little bit. All three guys. And then for the rest, and then this went past a commercial break because when they came back, the 3-on-1 assault continues with a bit of tag team action here, like with
a 3-man action. What's the name of the younger kids who are hoisting Wesley up?
Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe.
Igwe, there we go.
I remember the names.
There we go. Yeah, and they're dropping them on Tank here.
Yes.
Ow. Fuck. I don't know where he's going to land, either on the chest, the gut, or the nuts, but it's not pretty.
No!
I would not want to be in the underside of that shit.
No, it is not. And just when it looked like Hank was finally able to get clear and out of dodge, he tries to go in for the tag, but unfortunately, Andre Chase walks away from the match.
What?
That's right.
What the fuck?
Andre Chase walked away from Hank and Tank, leaving him alone, which now it turns into a 3-on-2 handicap match.
What the fuck?
He's down on his luck, man. To him, nothing matters anymore. He's sad. He's sad as fuck, Juan. He's down in the dumps. He tried so hard and he got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah, we're talking about how Chase U got killed.
Yeah.
And
It's still gut-wrenching to this day.
of course, I'm the one who's fucking pissed off, and fuck you, Ridge Holland. But at the same time, fucking Andre, you gotta fucking, like, you know what's a really good way to bolster your confidence and bring it back up? By competing and winning in matches.
But no.
What the fuck, man?
I lost my friends. All my friends are gone, Juan.
Are they? Are they really?
Well, to him, they are.
They're still in there!
All right, so anyway,
You mean to tell me he can't just say, fuck you, I'm gonna rebuild Chase U with blackjack and hookers and forget the school or something like that? He can have the entirety of Chase U is still there. They are all still there, seriously.
Yeah, I know, but Ridge Holland killed the spirit. That being said, getting back to the 3-on-2 handicap match with Andre Chase piecing out and leaving, Wesley and his cronies were able to capitalize on the numbers advantage and hit their finishing moves on Hank and Tank to pin and to win. Your winners, Wesley, Tyson DuPont, and Tyreek Igwe.
God damn it.
I really don't care about...
God damn it.
I know. It's really sad that Andre Chase walked away. I like his character arc where it's going now.
Where he's sad Corbin?
Where he's outside Corbin. Oh my god.
He was happy Corbin, and then he's in his sad Corbin. Is he gonna shave his head fucking ass bald now?
Is JBL gonna manage him?
Is he gonna like fucking like start wearing wolf shit now?
Oh god, please don't.
No, please, seriously, don't actually do that.
But that being said, I really don't care much about this lower tag team feud between Tyreek and Tyson and Hank and Tank. I mean, it's got to go somewhere. And it looks like they're just running back and forth. And the only difference is they roped in Wesley and Andre Chase into the fold. Now, that being said, thankfully, there were no bad segments on NXT. Everything actually was pretty damn good. But now let's get to the main event segment because we have one more award to pass out for the 2024 end of year awards. Wancho, reveal it!
This the NXT 2024 Male Superstar of the Year is the Conqueror, the Ruler, the Eater of Worlds, the Infringer of Bray Wyatt's gimmick of being the Eater of Worlds, the great Obafemi.
That's right. Obafemi is the 2024 Male Superstar of the Year. But Obafemi did not take this very lightly. He went down to the ring and he grabbed the award away from ring announcer Mike Rome and telling him to hightail it. And then he got on the mic and cut a scathing promo on the entire WWE universe.
Wait, he did?
Yes, he did.
Is he just shitting on everyone? Just like, fuck you and the horse you rode in on and everyone else and your mama. Also, Mr. Geek Me Out's in the chat. Hey up, Mr. Geek Me Out. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. He was at AEW World's End on Saturday. He says that it was pretty good. Good on you. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Okay, then. I'm
really happy to hear that you enjoyed yourself. That's what's important.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so
back to Obafemi being an asshole.
So Obafemi being an asshole, he gets on the mic and he tells the fans that he doesn't care what the fans vote or what they choose because it's not up to the fans. It's up to Obafemi. And that is why Obafemi is the ruler, the conqueror, the bringer of war. And he doesn't care
the bringer of war, that's the fucking thing.
Yeah, no. And next week he will be known as the new NXT champion, and that did not sit well with a certain Trick Willy Wonka.
No, it did not. And enter said Trick Willy Wonka, the NXT champion himself, Trick Williams.
That's right. Trick Williams got a few words of his own to share with the Nigerian giant, and he brought up some cold hard facts. Some cold hard facts about how Obafemi lost the North American Championship to Tony D'Angelo at Halloween Havoc.
Boppity boopy.
And how Obafemi, after losing the title, took some time off away, and everyone was wondering, hey, where's Obafemi? Where'd he go, man? Where did you go, huh?
Where did you go?
And then he asked... And then he...
Like it's been forever since you've been gone.
And then he finished off his promo segment.
Come on!
One.
Never.
He finished off his promo segment by saying, and then next week, after he beats him at New Year's Evil, he just has one more question. How much more time off is Omafemi going to take? Oh,
I see what you fucking did there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Trick Williams. Oh, yeah. Trick Williams spitting some fire against Obafemi. But then the whole segment was interrupted and ended by none other than the third competitor in this triple threat match for New Year's Evil, Eddie Thorpe.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Eddie Thorpe. Motherfuck you!
He knocked out Trick Williams and knocked out Obafemi, and then took the 2024 Male Superstar of the Year award and cracked it on Obafemi's head. And the show closes with Eddie Thorpe holding the NXT Championship, perhaps foreshadowing of what might happen at New Year's Evil next week.
How dare you! Fuck you, Eddie Thorpe! The fucking nerve of this guy.
Of course.
I'm not even, big on Obafemi. Obafemi's a fucking asshole. He's a psychopath. But at least he's compelling. Eddie Thorpe is a fucking weasel. Fuck you, weasel.
Of course, we have to include him somehow to close up on the show, but,
Do we really?
He's the third competitor in a triple threat match.
Technicalities!
But that being said, Eddie Thorpe aside, this was a good promo segment. Good, Obafemi cut a really good heel promo, and Trick Williams was able to fire back and actually and got under Obafemi's skin, which was awesome. And that built the fire, the interest, the excitement for New Year's Evil when they go to Los Angeles, baby.
Hey, etc.
Hey!
You're not. You have to hit that register if you're gonna do Kermit the Frog squeal.
Oh, God, my throat.
Yeah, right. I know. It's tough to practice.
All right, now before we get into this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, we and Juan, we are going to cover the main event of the final pay-per-view of 2024, AEW World's End.
Which Mr. Geek Me Out said that he attended this past Saturday. So yeah, I'm glad to see that he enjoyed himself.
The final pay-per-view of AEW World's End took place over in Orlando, Florida. That's right, folks. Orlando, Florida, home of Disney World, home of Universal Orlando. And also the home of the WWE Performance Center, but don't let that get in the way.
Especially considering that AEW was running counter-programming with WWE House Show that was there. And it was still a little depressing what the results are, but your mileage may vary.
All right, now, let's go ahead and talk about the main event. And this match is contested for the AEW World Championship. There's three men who are vying for the title, and one man who is desperate to keep the belt on him, which features Jon Moxley, the leader of the Death Riders. The AEW World Champion defends against Hangman Adam Page, Switchblade Jay White, and freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Thank you. Get out of there. All right, so me and Juan, we got to see a bit of the highlight videos from the Fatal 4-Way match, and everything was such a giant, crazy, chaotic clusterfuck. All four guys started brawling with each other in the middle of the ring, so of course that's how it starts off. And then later into the match, Jay White, Orange Cassidy, and Hangman Adam Page are brawling at ringside with the other members of the Death Riders because of course they have to be there.
Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me these guys didn't have any moment where the three of them were trying to gang up on Moxley?
Oh, they did, but that comes later. Like they go into like these separate brawls with Wheeler Yuta, the Bastard Pac, and Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, while Marina Shafir is holding onto the briefcase that holds the AEW.
Allegedly, we never seen her open the fucking thing.
Yeah, I know, right? So they're all brawling into the ringside, and a couple of them are brawling into the crowd. It's pure chaos. It's fucking convoluted. Thankfully, they bring the action back into the ring, and then we do get a moment where the three competitors gang up on Jon Moxley, and in classic WWE Shield faction, all three of the competitors hit a triple powerbomb on Jon Moxley through the announce table.
If I'm not mistaken, what's his face? They had a close-up shot of Moxley, after he while he was plopped down on the fucking table, he was actually just laying there, eyes wide open, like, did that seriously just happen? Kind of fucking look at his face.
You know what would help protect you from that, Moxley? A flak vest.
Yeah, a SWAT vest.
But anyways, well, then the men were able to bring the action back into the ring, and here's where things get very distracting, because then the camera cuts over to Christian Cage and the Patriarchy watching the match from their skybox or their seats or wherever the fuck.
Yeah, from one of the box seats up in the middle section there.
Now, there's a reason for that. He does have a contract that allows him a shot at the AEW World title, so he is in the picture. But then we cut to the opposite side of the arena, and there was Hook, who's also watching the match. What the fuck?
You mean to tell me that, okay, what's Hook's business?
Hook is feuding with Christian Cage because Christian took out Taz a while ago.
Yeah, okay, I get that. So, what the fuck?
Hook, my guy, what the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you just go to the other skybox and start attacking Christian Cage?
Yeah, he literally only has a twink and a cougar standing in your way. He doesn't have anybody else. Like, who else is there? Not Nick Wayne, not Mama Wayne. Who else the fuck else is there?
Okay, not Luchasaurus because he's out of action for now. Yes, the bad boy Kip Sabian, who is the newest member of the Patriarchy.
And Kip Sabian is what? 110 pounds soaking wet? Who can take that easily? Fucking seriously? You mean to tell me it would have been more interesting if you're gonna have that kind of fucking moment? If you have like a slow spot in the middle of the match, and you can actually pan up to look at the skybox, and you see Christian Cage looking down, and like, haha, just wait, I'm gonna bide my time, and have Hook jump the Patriarchy, and have security all grab him out and haul everyone out of there. Then there, boom, done. Moving on. You know what I mean? That would have been better. Or at the very least, that would have been more exciting.
That would have been more exciting, but...
And it would serve as a little bit of a rest spot for the four guys in the middle of the match.
On the one hand, I agree with you. But on the other hand, whether they do it that way, which sounds exciting, or the lame way that way they went with, it still took the fans out of the main event for a little bit. It would still take them out of it regardless.
What the fuck?
So that being said, so getting back to the main event match, so Jon Moxley gets back into the ring, and he is bleeding from the back of his head, not the front, and this is the first time that Jon Moxley has bled since making his return and going on his heel run. So, good on him.
Seriously?
Good on you.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
He went this long without bleeding. He waited till the end of the year.
All right. Well done, Moxley. I could have... Yeah, no, well done. Good on you. Good to see that you're listening to Renee and not bleeding all over yourself. They must have run out of coupons at the blood bank.
They must have. But anyway, so Hangman Adam Page.
And yes, we said it. Moxley bleeds almost every match, yet he's shocked when he gets a Shield-style triple powerbomb. Yep, exactly. It's more like the shock of like, wait, did that seriously just fucking happen? What the fuck? This is some bad deja vu shit. What the fuck, man?
Right. So, Hangman Adam Page goes for the buckshot lariat. He goes for the first attempt. Orange Cassidy stops him in his wake. So he goes for the second attempt. Finally hits Moxley. He tries to go for the cover, but the referee is knocked down and there's no one to count for the pinfall. So...
What the fuck?
So out of frustration, Hangman Adam Page takes Orange Cassidy to Dick Kick City. Fuck that guy.
Good.
Yeah, I know, right? And then, as these guys are brawling, Marina Shafir tries to get involved with the briefcase, but Switchblade Jay White catches Marina Shafir, hits her with the Blade Runner, much to the delight of the Orlando, Florida fans.
Yay! Yeah, get rid of that bitch.
Get rid of that bitch, indeed. And while Orange Cassidy and Hangman Adam Page have their hands full with the rest of the Death Riders,
Whitepool Combat Clan.
Yeah, the Whitepool Combat Clan. Jon Moxley was able to capitalize, and he attacks Jay White, hits him with the Death Rider to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But it doesn't stop there. because now punishment has to be dealt on Jay White. So the rest of the Death Riders are circling and closing in on Jay White. And just when it looks like they're about to deal some heavy punishment, out comes a surprise force to take on the Death Riders.
Oh.
That's right.
Are you fucking serious?
We got the returns of the multi-time tag team champions, FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler, but they were accompanied by one more guy. And this man is the WWE Hall of Famer, former WWE World Champion, the Rated R Superstar, the innovator of tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my! I have a picture.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I do. See?
Ah, crap.
Yeah. You should probably get on that. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Adam Copeland!
Yeah! I see clearly.
Yes!
Everything come to life.
Fuck yeah! Adam Copeland is back, baby! He's back from his foot injury. He has not been on any AEW programming since Double or Nothing, and he is back with a vengeance. And then John Moxley and Adam Copeland have a stare-off in the middle of the ring. And then FTR fights off against the Death Riders. And Adam Copeland hits Moxley with a spear, and then breaks off a piece of the chair to lock in the crossface on John Moxley, completing his trifecta of locking in crossfaces on each member of the Shield.
And these are crossfaces with the steel chair piece in it too, isn't it?
That's right. And then Adam Copeland gets on the mic. The first mic doesn't work, so he gets another mic that does work. And with his giant Canadian shredded self, he announced that he and FTR, they're going to take everything away from John Moxley and the Death Riders.
This sounds crazy. I like it.
Yes, indeed.
See if this goes anywhere.
Woo! Okay, so my thoughts on the main event. First of all, I will always be a fan of Adam Copeland / Edge / whatever he calls himself these days. I don't give a fuck, no matter what. We'll get to that in a bit. Don't worry.
I hope so.
Now, that being said, I did see the other matches on the pay-per-view. The main event, unfortunately, did not live up to the expectations. It was actually kind of deflating, according to what the fans have been saying on social media. And just by looking at it, like, it's so convoluted. There's too much going on at once. Like, everything is all over the place. Like, you got more brawling and interference from the Death Riders. You've got friggin' zooming in on Christian and Hook. Like, why did we need to see that?
Yes, we know. For fuck's sake, these guys are in a feud. What the fuck?
Yeah, like it just seems that there was no focus. The formula was out of whack. And while I am excited to see Adam Copeland back in the picture, I have my trepidations about Copeland versus Moxley if they're going to go that route for the AEW World Title, because you have three other guys: Jay White, Orange Cassidy, and Hangman. Okay, fuck Orange Cassidy. He had his shot, and it's over. But like, you have two other guys, Moxley and Jay White, who are also legit contenders for the AEW World Title, and he could have pivoted into one-on-one feuds with either one of them and do something with them. But I guess this is fine for now. Adam Copeland versus John Moxley. Juan, what do you think?
I can live with Copeland v. Moxley. I can live with that. I can live with that, Jim Moxley.
Yeah, I can live with it too. So,
because this is an excellent WWE Championship match. I just wonder what AEW is going to do about it.
That being said, I can't deny. Damn, Adam Copeland looks fucking shredded for his age.
Hey, by the way, over here in the chat, what's that, Johnny Robinson? Welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Welcome. We're just talking about All Elite Wrestling, but
he sent it. Nice that Marina Shafir actually tried attacking with the briefcase like a heel should, instead of only standing around with a good on Jay White for hitting her with his finish, huh?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. I had no hope for Cope, said Mr. Quake. Aw, boo, come on, man.
Kip Sabian has to be one of the least intimidating looking guys, kind of like Joey Janela was. Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jelly Natelli. Yeah.
Jelly Natelli. I'm so glad he's gone from AEW, thank goodness. But that being said, okay, yeah, no, but the rest of the pay-per-view was fun. In fact, Like, the Continental Classic matches were great, but the best match, ironically, and this I say this ironically, the best match of the pay-per-view was not the main event, was not the Continental matches, but it was a women's match with Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander for the AEW TBS title. Let that sink in your head for a minute.
Mercedes Money having a good match, which is fine. She's excellent in the ring. It's when she's on the mic that people are turned off by her. That's the problem with her. And of course, Chris Statlander's a machine. You can't go wrong with Statlander.
I know, but isn't it ironic that AEW gets criticized
It's like she's out of this world or something.
But isn't it ironic that AEW, a company that's being criticized a lot for the booking of the women's division,
so.
Yeah, for booking of the women's division poorly, suddenly they have a really great women's match that not only delivered, but stole the entire pay-per-view!
That's because you have two women in there who are good wrestlers, who are very good at doing wrestling in the ring.
And it's more focused.
Yes, exactly. You don't have a bunch of hats on a hats on a hats. You don't have gimmicks on top of gimmicks on top of gimmicks. And yes, Tony Khan is still a piece of garbage. You're right about that, Mr. Quake.
Yes, he is.
But like, it's like I mentioned on Twitter today. What's his face? The Twitter profile of PWT, Pro Wrestling Times. He had actually gone and reposted someone's saying like, "Hey, I have no idea why people hate on Mercedes Moné. She's excellent or whatever." And while putting up a video of her promo from her celebrating afterwards and going and doing her promo of how she's going against Mina Shirakawa, and and it was sad to listen to. It was just.
Don't worry, Juan.
My actual written response was Mercedes Money is aiming for obnoxious asshole heel heat. What she's giving off instead is soggy, half-eaten, unrefrigerated Subway sandwich heel heat.
Yeah,
it's like we don't like the fact that it's that way.
Actually, you want to know what's weird?
That's what it is.
You want to know what's weird?
What?
Mercedes Moné follows me on Blue Sky.
I'm pretty sure that's not a real Mercedes Money account.
Well, yeah, maybe. Anyways, let's go ahead and shift gears edition for this year's annual TV special of AEW Dynamite, Fight for the Fallen!
The fuse hit the boom dynamite!
I'm so excited!
Oh yeah, no!
I just can't hide it!
Please,
I'm about to lose control and I think I like it!
Oh my fucking god.
Tony, it's 2024!
No, it's not.
I mean, it's 2025! What are you doing picking that song? It's like he's trying to piss people off on purpose.
With shitty music choices?
Yes, it's like he's doing it deliberately.
On purpose, like an idiot.
Yes! Oh my god!
Alright, let's see what he actually did.
Alright, so, in this edition, in AEW's Fight for the Fallen, first of all, Fight for the Fallen, to their credit, AEW, this is one of the pay-per-view events, this is one of their events that AEW has done pretty well. And the focus of Fight for the Fallen is to help raise money and to donate it to certain charities for folks who need it. And in this case, they're donating all the proceeds to go to the families of Asheville, North Carolina, who have been impacted by Hurricane Helene. I actually did my inquiries.
Hurricane Helene. Fuck you, Helene.
Yes.
And fuck you, Milton.
And fuck you, Milton. Yes. I agree on all accounts. And furthermore, like, they've had really great matches for AEW's Fight for the Fallen, like dating all the way back to 2019, where the Rhodes brothers, Cody and Dustin, took on the Young Bucks in their first event. And then where Jon Moxley defended the AEW World title against Brian Cage during the COVID pandemic. That was cool. And let's see, what did they do in 2021? Hang on a minute. I think, this seems familiar. 2021. Oh, yeah, that's right! The famous match of the Painmaker Chris Jericho versus Nick Gage, which led to the pizza cutting spot, which led to the Domino's pizza commercial. Oh, God.
Let's see what we got on this year's Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah, I'm going to stop right there. So, opening this match
Oh my God,
he's there again!
They're both there again! Say it.
Hangman Adam Page versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Get out of here. Thank you.
That's what you get for throwing your melatonin at me.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't throw my candy at people.
Also, look at the stark difference between this promo photo of Hangman Adam Page versus the one of him at World's End. He had this dead-eyed look of, I'm gonna fucking murder things, and now he is upgraded to open-mouth anger, I'm gonna murder things.
Yep. And these two guys...
So I just think Adam Page is just a very unhappy guy. He's just very unhappy. What's wrong with this guy? He needs a hug.
So, Hangman Adam Page and Orange
Or more beer.
All right, let's get to the match. So, these two guys know each other for many years, so they know each other and how they work back and forth. So, at the beginning of the match, they start by trying to hit each other with their finishing moves, but there's reversal after reversal. Hangman Adam Page dodges the orange punch and reverses the beach break, and Orange Cassidy was able to dodge the buckshot lariat and the dead eye. And these two, and it's a great way to start off the match because, like I said, these guys have a long history. They know they've wrestled together and each other many times. So, during this match, we get a more series of reversals. Hangman Adam Page knocks out Orange Cassidy outside of the ring, and then Hangman Adam Page also does a really cool move where he does a fallaway slam and throws Orange Cassidy to the middle turnbuckle in one of the corners, which I thought was really neat. And then the action continues at ringside. Hangman Adam Page tries to go for a powerbomb onto the edge of the apron. Orange Cassidy was able to reverse it. Hangman Adam Page was able to catch Orange Cassidy again, and then hits a fallaway slam onto the entrance ramp. Ow!
Fuck.
And then the action continues over at ringside. Orange Cassidy gets Hangman Adam Page back into the corner of the security barricades, delivers his punches to the crowd's delight, of course, and then they take the action back into the ring. And Orange Cassidy was able to reverse one of Hangman Adam Page's moves and turn it into a satellite DDT, not once but twice.
I'm good.
Hells yeah, only able to get a 2 count. He tries to go for the orange punch. Hangman Adam Page dodges out of the way. Orange Cassidy then hits the beach break, and then he tries to go for the orange punch. He hits Hangman Adam Page with 1 and 2 orange punches, but Hangman wouldn't stay down. Hangman Adam Page knocks out Orange Cassidy, and that leaves Orange Cassidy dazed and confused long enough for Hangman Adam Page to hit 1 buckshot lariat to pin and win. Your winner, Hangman Adam Page.
Yay! I guess I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I'm transfixed by his fucking promo photo here. And yeah, no, Vicente is right. Open mouth scream look on Adam Page says, "I went from beer to Coke." Yep.
And then Hangman Adam Page, not satisfied with just a victory, grabs Orange Cassidy and hits 2 dead eyes in the middle of the ring to put him down.
Please put this idiot down.
Wow, never thought we'd be cheering for our cowboy in 2025.
No. I'm not cheering for Hangnail over here. I'm cheering against Orange Cassidy.
Fair enough.
There's a difference.
Fair enough. I think Orange Cassidy, at this point, he's not doing any benefits by being on TV every week. He's got the same problem as Chris Jericho, refusing to take time off and just coming back months later.
No, not even there. Just refusing to leave.
Ouch.
Just leave. Just fucking leave. Oh, yes, and also, by the way, folks, another thing, which I find kind of fucking stupid. Not kind of, just, actually fucking stupid. Tony Khan was, fucking promoting this episode of Dynamite as the mother of all simulcasts. Because of this also being the debut of AEW on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah, that's
on Max over here in the United States. So now the entirety of the All Elite Wrestling video catalog is available to watch on Max at your convenience.
Yeah, hey Juan, you want to go watch AEW All Out 2022 where CM Punk beat Moxley in Chicago? Or how about AEW All In 2023 where CM Punk beats Samoa Joe for the real world title? I caught it with my knees.
Give me that.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree with you too over here, Vicente. Fucking really, what's the name? The Joyner Sisters?
The Joyner Sisters. And the song was released in 1982!
No, not the fact that it's that old. Not the fact that it's over... It's that it's 43 years old. It's the fact that it's that song, specifically. Why? I thought that AEW was meant to be like the new age, the new type of professional wrestling where the best wrestle, and you're literally picking shit out of the catalog from the 80s in the dumbest way.
Oh my god.
I get it. Tony Khan can buy the license to all the music he wants, but he should be using it to buy good music. Okay? Make it fucking hard rock music. If not hard rock music, then 80s rock music. Fucking throw in for Guns N' Roses or some shit.
Imagine going from Light the Fuse, Hit the Boom, Dynamite to I'm so excited.
No! Even then, Light the Fuse, Hit the Boom, Dynamite. I'm not excited about that. That's a stupid change. It's a stupid change from a stupid man.
All right. Well, let's get to the exciting match of the night, and this is a triple threat match with major implications.
What implications?
Well, this is a triple threat match, and whoever wins gets the number one spot at the Casino Gauntlet on next week's Dynamite, and it is featuring Swerve Strickland versus Roderick Strong versus Switchblade Jay White.
All right.
And this
You
is
got my curiosity.
Hell's yeah, I got your curiosity because this.
Shut up! You're not allowed to celebrate my curiosity.
This is
dare you!
This is incredible tag team action. Which I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick Strong and Jay White got a lot more time to show off their skills than Swerve Strickland. Like Swerve, he's a great contender, but they're putting over Roderick Strong a little bit more, and they're putting over Jay White a little bit more, which I thought was really good. I thought it was really nice.
I'm honestly surprised here, and I'm really glad to see. And of course, Prince Nana is happy to be a part of the show as well.
Of course, yay!
And his Prince Nana's coffee up in there.
Yeah, I know.
Hilarious.
It was awesome. It was great It was a great triple threat action between all three competitors. Roderick Strong and Jay White are talented in the ring. Swerve Strickland was able to fight off against the odds against Strong and Jay White. He was able to hit his signature moves, and he also got a chance to brawl at ringside. Near the end of the match, he got a chance to brawl at ringside. He brawled with Roderick Strong, slamming him against the barricade, and just when it looked like he had the match won, then out from behind him, in the opposite side of the barricade, is none other than the former WWE Speed Champion Ricochet with glasses.
Oh, yeah. I think I actually need to get that picture, because give me a second. You brought him up,
yeah,
and I don't remember if I downloaded that picture.
Ricochet, who's dressed up like he's a freaking school teacher, attacks Swerve Strickland and stabs him from behind with a pair of golden scissors.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. I'm gonna need to. Wait. He stabbed him with a pair of scissors.
A pair of golden scissors.
Where did he stab him?
Well, he first stabbed him from behind. He first turned him around and stabbed him in the head to knock him out. And this is later when he puts a bigger hurting on him. And so, with Swerve temporarily out of the picture, Jay White and Roger Strong are left to brawl in the middle of the ring. Jay White hits the Blade Runner to pin and win. Your winner, Jay White. And then afterwards, Ricochet continues the assault, channeling his inner Psycho Sid, uses the scissors, and starts beating the hell out of Swerve Strickland in the middle of the ring, solidifying his heel turn.
And he went ahead and also hurt Prince Nana. No,
not Prince Nana.
He's the heart of the team. All he wanted is to dance and sell you coffee. Fuck, man.
Now, Swerve was, of course, eventually saved by the Undisputed Kingdom, who came down to his aid.
Like what?
Yeah.
Why the Undisputed Kingdom?
I have no idea.
No, really, why the Undisputed Kingdom?
I don't know.
Anybody else but the Undisputed Kingdom, please.
All right, well,
I'm asking nicely, only because the Kingdom haven't done anything worth doing in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Ever.
I know. So what did you think? What do you think of the heel turn of Ricochet? Ah!
Fuck you.
Wait, hot tag?
Hot tag.
Oh shit, hot tag to Juan.
Yeah. Fucking give me that. Whoa. Take your bitch mitten seat with you.
Ow, dude.
Pendejo.
You don't have to announce yourself, by the way. They know.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And no, you don't.
But yes, I do. Hi there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens flock, the tech guru of the team, and Jose's, the host of the Black Files, and Jose's tag partner here on Wrestle Rewind. Okay, so Ricochet. This has got to be the weirdest move, but I've got to tell you, this might actually be a good thing for him, and I'll tell you why. Ricochet, up till now, has been just like every other AEW like free agent / game changer. Oh, he's gonna change the landscape of AEW with this new signee. How well did that work with Deonna Purrazzo? How well did that work with Oh yeah, no, they with them announcing Action Andretti.
They're in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, no, exactly. They're in fucking Ring of Honor. Athena was supposed to be a game changer. She's supposed to be a game changer. You remember Ember Moon? You remember Athena? Yeah, neither do I, because she's in Ring of Honor. However, Ricochet here, he's been insisting since Double or Nothing of this past year to be like a flippy dippy dude. Yes, Jose? Or was it at Double or Nothing, or was it at All Out when he showed up?
All Out.
Thank you, All Out. Why aren't you sitting over here? You take your chair like a man! Yeah! Shut up! When I shove you away, you go over there! And take your bitch seat with you!
It stays...
Take it!
Okay, fine, continue.
Yeah, I'll fucking continue what I want to continue. Fuck. Alright. Even though Ricochet is a black dude, he's got to be the most stereotypical vanilla midget in this style of flippy dippy shit wrestling. And I say this because I'm not saying this as anything to detract from Ricochet. He is an amazingly talented performer. He's an amazingly talented professional wrestler in the squared circle. In between the ropes, can't top that shit. Very entertaining, very fun. But flippy dippy shit can only get you so far in terms of crowd engagement, in terms of personality, in terms of getting people to give a fuck. How many other flippy dippies have showed up at AEW? You have a hologram, man! Hologram! Which I'm 99% sure is an OC donut steal that Tony Khan had doodled away in his, third grade notebook or some shit.
Oh, God.
Then he turned it into a real boy. Oh, you can close that tab, by the way.
I got this, don't worry.
No, I mean the whole tab itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, honestly, I'm kind of fucking shocked that it took this long for Ricochet to find a plan of attack. And guess what we have to think for all this, Guess.
Ricochet himself?
No.
No? Tony Khan? Ow!
Cut it out.
Who do we have to thank?
You. All of you. All of us. Everyone who basically bitched and complained about Ricochet being a vanilla midget, about him having no personality, about him not doing anything that makes us give a shit about him in the ring. This is his Die Rocky Die moment. It hit its boiling point when the Hurt Syndicate made him out like a goober, taking the business card they gave him, tearing it up, and beating the shit out of him in the middle of the ring. And was it not World's End, but what was the thing they had before in the Hammerstein Ballroom?
Oh, a Ring of Honor Final Battle.
Yeah, Ricochet was in there, wasn't he?
Actually, no, not.
They had a taping of Dynamite in there, didn't they?
AEW Dynamite on 34th Street. Yeah.
Yeah, that. And who did he fight against?
I'll
I'll give you a clue. I'm giving you a clue here. Swerve. He hit up with Swerve in the ring. And what did Swerve do? Ricochet showed up first in the ring. People were kind of and Swerve showed up with toilet paper rolls, handing them out to the folks at ringside, and had them throw the paper towel rolls into the ring.
Actually, wait, no, correction. Ricochet faced off Will Ospreay on the Dynamite on 34th Street.
No, he fought Swerve Strickland in the Collision.
Okay, Collision.
Yeah.
No, it was Ospreay.
No, it.
I'll do some fact checking. You keep going.
Point is, Swerve was one that he actually brought up, who had actually brought up the toilet paper rolls for people to throw into the ring at Ricochet, and it was just depressing to see Ricochet standing in the middle of the ring while everyone took. Let's say, do yourself a favor, just type up, yeah.
I got this.
I was trying to say type up fucking Ricochet toilet paper.
Okay, wait.
AEW Ricochet toilet paper.
I got this. You keep going.
Not Winter is Coming. Not Holiday Bash, no.
There it is.
Dynamite on 34th Street.
At the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was Darby Allin versus Ricochet.
Okay, well, no.
That was when the toilet paper that was when the toilet paper shit started. That was when it started, and then at World's End when Ricochet lost to Kazuchika Okada.
That's where Swerve.
That's where Prince Nana passed out the toilet paper to everyone.
And Swerve was celebrating it along with. There you go. Thank you for clearing this up. You see, here's the problem with AEW World's End. It feels like every other show, so we get this shit mixed up. Thank you for clearing that up, Jose.
It's okay.
Point is, how much shit can you throw at a man before he snaps? How much? I sure as shit wouldn't be fucking putting up with it. Look right there, ringside news. That fucking photo with him wearing the fucking toilet paper on him.
Oh man, that
and right below that one too. Pull that one up.
All right, yeah. Let me go ahead and save it, and then I'll share it.
Ay, por el amor de Dios, you're doing too many steps. Let me show you something here. Let me show you.
Split screen?
Yes, split screening.
All right, let me.
No! You don't get to! No! Just open this, and fucking there, and fucking here, and this is how we do my work properly, because I'm the man. I'm gonna show you how. Fuck! God, Jose, what the hell?
Literally this! Ricochet, how the fuck else is a man supposed to hold himself with any sort of fucking dignity with people throwing toilet paper at you? You don't! You just don't! They're not gonna respect you. And so, he's not gonna respect them. He's not gonna respect the fans. He's not gonna respect the wrestlers. And he's not gonna respect anyone else in the ring anymore. And this is the part that makes it our fault. Go ahead and click back on the main window, Jose. Good. Yeah, no. Why do you keep not remembering? Start remembering where the fucking scene tags on the OBS are. Cut it out. Stop forgetting.
All right, calm down.
Never.
There.
Point is, Ricochet on social media has been taking fucking social media pointers from Tony Khan and responding to everyone and their mother and basically being a little shithead idiot on social media. Now, whether you want to take that as him being genuine or him kayfabing everybody, fucking whatever. However you want to deal with it, get it how you live. But the fact of the matter is, all he has to do is take this shit, fold it in with the shit that he's been saying on social media, on Twitter, on Tony Twitterfinger's Twitter, fold that up together, and boom, you've got yourself a nice little asshole of a heel character. Because babyface Vanilla Midget, fucking white meat babyface, fucking Ricochet don't do shit in the land where the best wrestle. Gross. But if you have him as a heel, if you have him as a fucking heel character, then you get people noticing. Then you get people watching. You can switch back, Jose.
Okay.
Alright, switch back already!
I did.
Switch faster! Yeah, okay, number one, why are they golden scissors?
I don't know!
Who else had golden scissors? I'm pretty sure those are the same golden scissors that I've seen before somewhere else. I don't know where.
I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing it.
I could have sworn someone else had golden scissors.
Oh, well, anyways, yeah, no, continue.
Point is, Ricochet, strike while the iron is hot. Blame all this shit on all of us. Blame it on me specifically, Juan Arouse. Blame it on this tall motherfucker over here specifically, Jose Casapona.
Hey.
Blame it on all of us. Tell us all how we're the ones that were at fault. Tell us all how we're the horrible people because he wanted to be dynamic and exciting and entertaining and nobody would leave him alone and nobody would fucking stop picking on him and picking on him and picking on him. So he's punching back. And now that he is punching back, they have no fucking room and no fucking like space to fucking like try to talk back at him. Because that's not what he's gonna go for. That's not what he's gonna fucking stand for. Yeah.
Called it. It was Ricochet versus Will Ospreay at Hammerstein. That's when the whole shit started.
Yep. And that was where they started with the toilet paper shit.
Yeah. Oh, God.
He still lost the Continental Classic and Kazuchika Okada won it, even though.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Ricochet, the ball's in your court. At this point, success and failure land solely on you. If you're as damn good of a professional wrestler in terms of ring psychology, in terms of character building, as you are in doing the flippy dippy shit, then there is hope for you yet. Until then, fuck you. Tag. And fuck you too. Yeah.
Dude, don't break don't break our friendship.
No, fuck! It's frustrating is what it is.
Yes, it is. On the one hand, yes, Ricochet has found his footing, so long as he doesn't retweet anything from Andrew Tate. But on the other hand, God, it took this long for him to get his footing. All right, whatever. Let's go ahead and move on to the exciting segment of the night.
Wow, we're just gonna blow past him like that. That is so messed up.
Yeah, blew past him faster than it took for the toilet paper to land on him. Anyways.
No, Jose, you gotta be fucking careful.
I know. So, we're going to talk about the exciting segment, and this is a post-pay-per-view video from Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Alright, what does the salt of the earth motherfucker have to say to us now?
Well, first of all, he says that he is done. He is finished. He is washing his hands clean of the Better Than You Bebe feud for good. He is moving on. And
No, he's not.
he has redirected his attention towards the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. He said that the Triple B was wrongfully taken away from him, and that he's gonna get his title back from Jon Moxley. And he acknowledges that Jon Moxley's parading around like he is the king of this land. To which MJF replied, saying, "What is a god to a king?"
What the fuck?
Yeah. This was actually, he said a lot more of this promo, but like he was really tearing into Jon Moxley and getting back to...
That's not how it goes. It's what is a king to a god?
Oh no, sorry. What is a king to a god?
I was about to say, yeah, please.
That's my bad.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, like, MJF would not fuck up that old thing.
Yeah, no.
What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer?
Also,
Leave now!
Mm-hmm. Oh, so cool.
Also, thank you, Mr. Quake, for Rico Tate.
Yeah, no, that I get that. That's thank you, Alfred Konwa, for the Andrew Tate parallel thing about Ricochet and calling him Rico Tate.
Honestly, I'm actually glad, because if this is actually the end of the fucking feud between Adam Cole and MJF, we could finally redirect MJF back on course and put him right back into the AEW World Title. Seriously, he hasn't chased after the title since losing it last year, 2023. Like, come on, man.
Honestly, yes, but it won't. It's all depends on whether or not we're going to have Christian Cage sign the contract, or if we're going to have another fucking thing happening with Adam Copeland, and because Orange Cassidy's still the mascot, Tony Khan's going to throw another opportunity at fucking... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe MJF isn't going to be allowed anywhere near the AEW World Title picture yet.
Maybe. But that being said, yeah, no, you have a point. Congratulations, Tony Khan. You're building that ceiling for the other wrestlers pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not a glass ceiling anymore. He's pouring concrete over it. Let me take a look over here. Kaka with Kahlua, pour on the stick. I loved Glitch with water. Yeah, no, the Glitch is incredible. It tastes
Ring of Honor vibes, ROH vibes.
It needs more shit. Well, that's what Ricochet is doing there for. Yeah, I miss Prince Puma. Let me see here. Nope, I'm getting Glitch with water. Yep. All right, so yeah, all right.
But you know what, Mr. Quake does have a point. Unfortunately, one of the major hurdles of Ricochet, like the big problem with Ricochet, is just he's not that good on the mic. In fact, in a video interview with Triple H some years ago, Triple H actually mentioned how Ricochet was too scared to actually talk on the mic when he was training in the WWE Performance Center.
Seriously,
this has been a problem with Ricochet.
Well, as far as Ricochet goes, we're back to MJF.
Yeah, back to MJF. So no, I am happy that he is moving on from Adam Cole, because I am fucking losing my patience with it, and I am sick to death of this shit. Are you sick to death of this fucking feud?
I've been sick with it, Jose.
Then yes, we're finally moving on, and this post pay-per-view promo was pretty fire. So let's go ahead and move on to the match.
Yes, let's hope to God that MJF does something better. For the love of God, dude, please, you deserve better.
And now let's get on to, I'm going to be nice and say that this was a decent match of AEW Dynamite, of Fight for the Fallen. And this is a women's match, folks.
Hang on a minute, I got to fix the graphic.
Yep, by all means, do what you got to do.
Okay, and here we go.
All right. It is a one-on-one match between two women who really have it out for each other. It's Jamie Hayter going up against a returning Julia Hart.
Oh, hey, where the fuck have you been, girl?
Which one?
Yes! Also, is Julia Hart not wearing the, black mark on her eye anymore?
No, not anymore.
Thank you, because that was dumb.
That was dumb. So, yeah, Julia Hart is finally back from injury. She is back on the roll, and she is here to exact revenge on Jamie Hayter. And like I said, they had a pretty decent match. Julia Hart, of course, dodging a lot of Jamie Hayter's power moves early on in the middle of the match, in the middle of the struggle. Jamie Hayter was able to catch Julia Hart off guard, and it was pretty solid. They didn't do any crap or any miscommunicating between the two. Julia Hart did try to hit her finishing move, but then Jamie Hayter was able to reverse it and hit Julia Hart with tried to hit her with the Haterade. And then Julia Hart, and this is where it gets weird. Julia Hart goes to one of the corners of the ring. She grabs a red arrow, and she was going to use it to stab Jamie Hayter. The referee takes the arrow away from Julia Hart.
What?
The referee's distracted by putting it away, which gave Julia Hart just a short window to hit Jamie Hayter with a red mist to pin and win. Your winner, Julia Hart.
Wait, when did Julia Hart have the red mist? Is this new?
Actually, no, this is not new. She once used the black mist in the past when she was teaming with the House of Black.
That's because all of them had the creepy, weird power from Malachi Black.
She still has that creepy power.
No, she doesn't. That's red mist. That's not green or black.
But she's still with the House of Black.
Is she?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Then where's the rest of them?
Wrestling on Collision or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But the point is, Julia Hart got a victory, and while I thought that this match was serviceable, I don't know, man. The landscape of the of the AEW Women's Division, I corrected myself, the AEW Women's Division just feels stagnant right now, because, I don't know, it just feels like they're just...
Okay, who's the Women's World Champion right now?
Mariah May!
Okay.
Still!
Yes, and who's the TBS champion right now?
Mercedes Moné!
Right. Okay, there's your answer. No one is taking up against these women properly.
No!
We had Toni Storm, but she's got amnesia now.
Hey, you managed to fuck that up!
Willow Nightingale was running roughshod, and then they threw her into Ring of Honor, so she's practically dead to the world. Fucking what else? Who else have we got?
It just seems like AEW's
Chris Statlander. Yeah, she was doing well in her match. She lost the title match against Mercedes Money. So where is she going to be? What's she doing? Is she back on Collision now?
I don't know.
Come on, what the fuck, guys?
But the point is that, like, no, it seems like AEW has this little random, like, spinning carousel of random women in the women's division to see who they're going to put up against the champions next. And they're not doing anything of substance.
More to the point, there doesn't seem to be any proper, like, hierarchy of where the women fall in terms of their place in the totem pole, if you get my drift. Yeah, we have the two top women and everyone else scrambling around them. But it's a scramble. It's not an actual fucking, like, who's taking who on, who's got rivalries against who, where we have a lot of substance going on here. Like, yeah, Vicente Guerrero, red mist on a redhead opponent and Jamie Hayter. Julia was trying to be symbolic. Ha!
Ha!
Like, maybe that's giving too much credit. I'm not sure. Listen, I'm all for the poison mists. I'm just like, wait a minute. This is new. When did she start having this? Is this new? And yeah, it is new. So it turns out, yeah.
Well, it's not new. She just hasn't done it in a while.
Okay, well, point is, I'm glad that these ladies are back in action. I want to see them fighting more. I want Thunder Rosa back on the top over here, because I know that she's still working. She's doing Rampage and Collision.
She lost to Mariah May in the Tijuana Street Fight at World's End. Thanks for coming, Thunder Rosa.
Fucking hell.
Let's move. Yeah, let's move on.
Aye.
All right, now let's get over to the bad segment of the night. And this one I really had a laugh, and I also had a bit of a cringe with, because we are now going to hear from wrestling legend himself, Jeff Jarrett.
King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, God. All right, here we go.
What was the old adage they have about him? He's never won a world championship he didn't book for himself?
Yeah. Or, yeah, no. He right now, Jeff Jarrett, he's in the ring, and he cuts a promo, and it looks like he's teasing that he's going to be retiring from wrestling, because he even was bringing in his pair of red wrestling boots with him, and the fans were all chanting, no, they didn't want Jeff Jarrett to retire, but then Jeff Jarrett swerved us, bro, and told us, no, he ain't retiring, because he just signed a new contract with AEW, and he's going for one last ride, and he says that he's going for the big gold. He's going straight for the AEW World Title. Yes, because that's exactly what the young fans of 2025 need. A 56-year-old Jeff Jarrett going up for the AEW World Title.
It's official, folks. We've hit the WCW landmarks. All of them. Old-timers challenging for the World Championship. Old-timer music. Old-timers taking the major spotlights for championship runs. Fucking hell, yeah, and we've hit another WCW landmark. Fuck.
Tony Khan, you're making it very hard for me to watch your programming. Like Juan doesn't watch AEW anymore.
It's not from a lack of trying. I just don't want to pay for cable. Because it's expensive and you're not worth the money, Tony.
It's okay. I have a Max subscription. You can watch anytime you want.
Yeah, I really use the Max subscription for things like watching The Penguin or for watching any of the MonsterVerse movies and stuff like that. I don't.
No, it's okay. Oh my God, Vicente Guerrero. So, quote, exciting that Jeff says that he wants gold in AEW. Fucking yawn, bro.
It's legitimately depressing. Not because we don't respect Jeff Jarrett. Far from it. We appreciate everything that he's been doing in the wrestling business all these years. But for fuck's sake, man. Why?
I like that during his promo speech when he was going through his career accolades, he purposely omitted everything from WWE.
Yeah, of course, because these guys do that.
Yeah, they do that. And plus, well, let's be honest, his track record in WWE was not very good. Like, if it's bad enough for Vince...
Are you talking about just the country singer bit or the Slapnuts bit? Because the Slapnuts version of him was fine. Except, he left with, what was it? $500,000 in cash to job off to fucking China for the Intercontinental Championship, and then he left?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that, and he's.
I'm not sure if that was the exact amount of money, but it was like, pay that to me in cash tonight, Vincent, and I will give you an excellent Intercontinental Championship match with China, and after that, I'm leaving.
Pretty much. There's also him screwing himself because he took umbrage at Stone Cold Steve Austin's Austin 316 thing, which killed any chance of him being in the WWE World Title picture as long as he's in the company.
No, that's not what it was, Zay. It wasn't. It was not because of the Austin 316 thing. Okay.
No, he cut a promo saying that it was blasphemous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that.
Well, that's not the other reason. That's not the thing that buried him with involving Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was the fact that when they were trying to do that ridiculously bad NWA invasion angle in the middle of 1997/98.
Oh, God.
Austin whipped the shit out of Jeff Jarrett, pinned him, beat his ass, took his hat, and did his strut with his hat on.
Oh, man. Yeah, probably it's best that he omitted everything from WWE. But nevertheless, I don't want to see Jeff Jarrett go after Moxley for the AEW World title, man. Come on, nobody does. Dude, it's 2025. What the fuck, Tony Khan?
Are you kidding me? You think this is Tony's idea? No, all Tony did was, yes, Mr. Jarrett, sir, this is incredible, sir. I'm going to make sure that you're going to get yourself an excellent program. You're going to be part of the everything. You're going to have yourself a dark side chance. You're going to everything's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
All right. Let's go ahead.
Best time. Yeah. So, all right. Hold up for $2 million. Okay. Yeah. No, that's what it was. Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the main event of AEW's Fight for the Fallen, and this is a trios match, folks.
Holla.
The teams of the Death Riders, represented by
Blackpool Combat Clan. I'm not fucking calling them Death Riders.
Represented by the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley and 2/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta versus the team of Rated RKO, FTR.
Rated RKO.
I'm sorry, Rated FTR. Sorry, Rated.
Don't you mean CMFTR? Or FT or FT Roadrunners. What are those other guys' names again?
I forgot.
Yeah, no.
Well, the teams of Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, FTR, teaming up with the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland.
No, Jose. You have to call him by his new name now.
Do I?
You have to call him by his new name.
I don't want to, man.
I don't want to either, but you have to. It's the rules.
No, I don't.
It's the great rules of the great Dynamite.
His new name is Cope. C-O-P-E.
The logic behind this decision, according to Adam Copeland, is that he wants to continue providing his family's name on action figures and merch for his children to see as they grow up. So his big idea for that is, instead of continuing to go by his full name, Adam Copeland, to shorten it to Cope. Without any thought to the cringe and depressingness of just calling yourself Cope.
Why don't you just keep your real name Adam Copeland?
Why?
We've already moved past Edge. Like, we've accepted you for your real name.
Please don't go.
God!
Just finish it, please.
All right, so six-man tag team action. These two guys brawl out against each other. It starts off with Dax Harwood and Wheeler Yuta. Dax Harwood laying in some serious chops onto Wheeler Yuta before tagging in Adam Copeland. And Adam Copeland gets into a bit of a strong guy competition with Claudio Castagnoli, which is pretty fun to watch. They go back and forth trying to hit each other with shoulders hackles, and they get like a little bit of a strong off. It was good solid action. Of course, when the fight goes to ringside, when Cope
Cope.
continues to brawl against Claudio. Out comes Marina Shafir with the referee's back turned. Marina Shafir drives Cope's head face first onto the ring post, knocking him out temporarily. And then, when we get back from the past 2 commercial breaks, Cope is worked over by... Cope is worked over by the Death Riders before eventually finally tagging in Cash Wheeler. Cope needs to catch a little bit of a breather. Cash Wheeler tries to fight off against Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli, but the numbers game was too much for him. And Moxley gets into the ring. And then between Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli, they were able to work together as a team efficiently, and they were able to knock off Dax from ringside and knock off Cope from getting the tag for Cash Wheeler. Cash Wheeler is still being punished by the Death Riders. Eventually, Cope finally gets the hot tag, and the FTR is brawling with Death Riders at ringside. Cope gets a hot tag, and Cope is in the ring with Jon Moxley. And these two guys square it off. Moxley tries to go for the paradigm shift early. Cope reverses it into the execution, hitting him in the middle of the ring. And then he tries to go for the spear, but then freaking Claudio Castagnoli was able to stop him in his tracks. And then the Death Riders laid in a 3-on-1 assault on Copeland. And it looks like they're about to powerbomb Cope.
It's not Copeland.
Sorry, Cope. And then Moxley and Cope are on top of the announce table because, of course, they are. Moxley is about to hit a pile driver onto Cope, but then there was a bit of a distraction that happened in the ring. Switchblade Jay White came down to give a little assist to FTR against the Death Riders. This distracted Moxley long enough for Cope to flip over Mox and dunk him on his ass outside. And then Cope hits a flying spear from the announce desk and crashes Moxley through the security barricade at ringside. And then after...
Keep calling it by that name, Jose! Every time you do, I watch a piece of your soul die!
And Wheeler Yuta is left alone being fed to the wolves. Wheeler Yuta gets hit by the Shatter Machine by FTR. Cope hits Wheeler Yuta with a spear to pin and win. Your winners, Rated FTR. Fuck!
Oh my god! Oh! It burns so good! Yes! Ah! Rub that suffering on my nipples, mommy! Suffer!
I don't know if I could look at the Rated R spinner belt the same now.
Bitch, you better. It's for Edge.
I know.
This Cope thing.
No. I'm still. No matter what, I'm still a fan of the guy. Okay, I'm never gonna abandon. Yeah, no, I'm never gonna abandon Adam Copeland.
Who's ever said anything about abandoning? I'm just laughing at how bad the name change makes you feel and how miserably you're reacting to it. It just gives me life. Am I horrible for that? Yes, I am.
Adam, I think you need to take a step back and think about your life choices.
Please. Like, you need to cope, Adam.
That's a good one.
All right, best part, yeah. So Jarrett, Copeland, and MJF all at once want to fight Moxley for the world title. All of a sudden, John must feel like the hot girl everyone wants, a.k.a. he now knows what Marina Shafir deals with every day. Giggity.
Really? I thought Marina Shafir deals with beating up a turnbuckle every day.
See, here's the thing. Moxley is wanting to keep calling himself world champion. He doesn't have the balls to wear the title or hold it over his shoulder. He's still trying to do the whole stupid, the fucking, what's it called? Basham, whatever the fuck was it? Romper Stomper. Thank you. Fucking thing, because he thinks he looks like Russell Crowe. Motherfuck, not even Russell Crowe looks like Russell Crowe anymore. Buddy, please don't do this to yourself, Moxley. But, like, have a fucking clear purpose with your fucking faction. But yes, overall, the match itself sounded like it was tons of fun. It was crazy. You had different yo-yoing sections between the guys, and the good guys come out on top. And yay, that was very nice and very happy for the good guys.
Hells yeah.
The Rated FTR.
All right, and now we're All right, now let's move on from AEW and let's go into this week's edition of TNA Impact. Now, for warning, this is a pre-recorded TNA Impact, and right now with all the
TNA Impacts are pre-recorded.
Yeah, all TNA Impacts are pre-recorded, and with the recent news going around about certain TNA departures and changes happening, it's making it a lot of weird for us to watch.
Yeah, it feels a little odd, but you know what? We're dealing with it as best we can. So
TNA Impact opens up with no,
that wasn't it.
No, it opens up with, I'm pretty sure I sent... Oh, Joe Hendry.
There it is. I'm sorry.
We got an opening promo from Say His Name and He Appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Because he loved in London, in Paris, in Tokyo.
That's right. Joe Hendry kicks off the new year for total non-stop action and cuts an amazing promo, a great babyface promo for all the fans, hyping up that he has won, that he has earned his shot at the TNA World Title again at Genesis against the reigning champion, the Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth. That's
okay. So yes, the prestigious one, the viral sensation, the Scottish singer supreme, the local hero, Joe Hendry, is back in the title picture, baby. Yay.
He's also the resilient one, man. Like, he's bouncing back from, like, losing and then bouncing back into the title picture. It's crazy.
Yay.
And we like
because
that.
we believe.
That's right. We believe, and the fans believe in him, and it's all good. But then out comes someone to cut off the proceedings, and it was none other than the younger brother of Nick Nemeth.
Ryan Nemeth.
Wait, unfortunately, I don't have a picture of him because TNA Plus will not let me screenshot.
Poop.
So Ryan Nemeth accuses Joe Hendry of being a fake, of being a phony, of being the guy who would turn on Nick Nemeth and turn on the fans, and he calls him a freaking a meme, and he calls him a mid-carder. To which Joe Hendry replies by making a joke.
Go on. You first. Finish.
So Joe Hendry cuts a scathing promo against Ryan Nemeth, making a joke about how he visited the doctor's office. And how he says that he's been dealing with some problems, how he's been dealing with lack of sleep, and the doctor recommended him to watch some stand-up comedy of Ryan Nemeth.
And 5 seconds later, he was out like a light.
Yes. And he also finished off saying that if Joe Hendry's a mid-carder, then what was it? That Ryan Nemeth is the gopher?
Ryan Nemeth is the janitor. Now go out and get me a coffee, kid. Yeah, no, seriously, like, who the fuck are you, Ryan Nemeth, to call anybody a mid-carder? Bitch, you're barely bottom carder here material. Fuck you, buddy, old pal.
Also, I gotta say this right now. Between the two brothers, Ryan Nemeth is not good on the mic. And that's one of the things we liked about Nick Nemeth, because he knows how to cut a promo.
No, Nick is a thespian on the microphone. Nick is an incredible performer in the ring and out of the ring. Ryan Nemeth has the athletic ability, but he got none of the riz.
Unfortunately, no, and that's going to come with experience. But for now, Joe Hendry owned his ass.
Royally.
All right, now let's get to the exciting match of the night.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I mixed up. So there we go.
The X Division are in action as the Time Splitter Kushida goes one-on-one against the inevitable Ace Austin.
Yep, we got some biz cliz up in the his.
Hells yeah, too sweet.
All right, so hit it.
Kushida and Ace Austin, they have a very elongated, very awesome wrestling match on TNA Impact. Kushida, of course, spends the entire match working over the right arm of Ace Austin, trapping him with every armbar takedown that he has in his arsenal.
He's drawing out the gigawatts out of Ace Austin.
That's right. Kushida, operating at 88 miles an hour, locks into the arm lock over at ringside, over by the ring apron. He then he pretty much smells blood in the water. And even at one point, he did a really cool move where Kushida did an incredible Uranagi slam from the second rope, and then he lands with the armbar takedown in the middle of the ring.
Fuck.
That is fucking awesome.
Not bad. Oh yeah, he said to thank you for that. Moxley trying to go for a Russell Crowe romper stopper look. I wonder if Moxley will get stabbed in the neck.
Close. Close. He was bleeding from his back.
Almost.
Almost.
No, not enough.
But anyway, so Ace Austin, despite being worked over a lot during this match, absorbing 90% of the offense, and with his arm about to give out, Ace Austin was able to pull a magic trick out of his hat. He was able to reverse Kushida's hoverboard lock. He was able to catch Kushida off guard and finally hit him with the fold to pin and win. Your winner, Ace Austin.
Hell yeah, that's how it's done.
And then afterwards, Ace Austin cut a post-match promo thanking all the TNA fans for wishing Chris Bay a speedy recovery, and that Chris Bay said that Ace Austin must go it alone, and Ace Austin has determined that he's going to make a name for himself, and he's going for the TNA World Title, and then out comes the X Division champion, Moose, to suck the air.
Yeah, thank you, please.
To suck the air out of the room, and remind himself that he is a franchise player, yada, yada, yada.
No, he was saying, oh, you're taking the coward's way. You're trying to go for the world title. You think you could go for Nick Nemeth because you know you cannot defeat the true needle mover and the true champion of TNA, which is me, in the X Division Championship. Motherfucker.
Dude, you're playing second fiddle to Dolph Ziggler. Shut up.
Exactly. You're really trying to big Dolph Ziggy swag? Come on, shut the fuck up.
Ace Austin,
Dancing Moose.
And before anything could escalate, and before this promo segment could escalate into violent calamity, out comes the Director of Authority, Santino, and he has made the match official. At TNA Genesis, Moose will defend the X Division title against Ace Austin.
All right, it's official, and yeah, fuck yes, I'm down with that.
I'm down with it too. It's going to be fucking awesome. And then we get the exciting segment of the night, and this is later in the night before the main event. We finally get a promo segment from the TNA World Champion himself, the wanted man, Nick Nemeth. Yeah.
Okay, so Nick Nemeth, TNA World Heavyweight Champion, coming out to address the crowd and address the folks at home exactly what's going on. Now, apparently, we're going to be talking about this match in a little while, are we? Because we're a little bit out of order here.
We're a little bit out of order, yeah.
We'll get to it. The underwhelming match of the night was actually a match between Ryan Nemeth and Rhino, in which apparently, Rhino won the match anyway, and then afterwards whacked Ryan and Nemeth in the back with a steel chair.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was fucking beautiful.
All
right, so in response to that.
So Nick Nemeth, first of all, he did a babyface promo, how he believes in Joe Hendry, and how the fans are awesome, and how he was looking forward to his match at Genesis. And
he even said, I got a quick compliment to this guy I'm going to be kicking his ass in a few weeks. I'm going to stop saying nice things about him.
But then he gets a little, he feels a little deflated when he talks about that, how there's a multi-tag team match coming up next week where Ryan Nemeth.
A tag team match next week on Impact. Ryan and Nick Nemeth teaming up against Rhino and Joe Hendry.
Yep, and just before he could continue, out comes again Ryan Nemeth to talk with his brother and try to convince Nick Nemeth that Joe Hendry is not all what he seems. That he's gonna double cross you. He's gonna show his true colors, all that stuff. And they're really teasing a lot here. Like they're teasing some sort of heel turn or some sort of dissension between the Nemeths. I don't know what the hell is going on.
It's simple. Ryan Nemeth is an arrogant little whiny bitch boy. Nick Nemeth is the annoyed big brother who legitimately cannot deal with his little brother being an ass. So, all it is okay, Ryan, we're kind of in this position, in this tag match, because you wouldn't stop running your dick-licking mouth.
Exactly. It's kind of like how me and Juan get into these arguments because I'm running my dick licker mouth, but at the end of the day, we end up being close. We end up showering each other with brotherly love, right?
What brotherly love, my
Oh God! Oh God!
You stop it! What a roll on! Merry Christmas! Yeah, brotherly love. Oh, brother, your love! That sounded horny.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means I'm going to beat you.
Phrasing! Anyways, so That was a good segment. It kind of knocked it down a few notches with Ryan Nemeth, but I was still able to have fun with it. Now let's get to the match of the night, and this was
the match we were talking about that got them partly in the hot water they were in, which, like I said, Ryan Nemeth versus Rhino.
And yeah, the match was okay. Ryan Nemeth was using his his crazy chicanery to try to get some sort of advantage over Rhino, using his underhanded tactics and using his ground game to keep Rhino down. Rhino was able to hit a comeback, and then at one point Ryan Nemeth brings in a steel chair in the ring to try to use, and then Rhino stops Ryan Nemeth from using the chair. And then,
seriously?
I'm trying to remember the finish here. I apologize. We went through so much.
We're kind of running long, but who cares?
I know. And that's my fault. And that's my bad. And I apologize. Ugh. God almighty, man. Also, I'm going to say this right now. I love Rhino. He's just such a great wrestler. I don't care where he goes after TNA. Give me a second, folks. I'm trying to recollect. So bear with me. I thank you all for your patience. All right, here we go. Oh, nope. Ah, here we go. Yep. Oh no, hang on a minute. Ryan Nemeth is the one that picks up a victory over Rhino, and let's see here. So Rhino stops Ryan Nemeth from grabbing the chair. Rhino grabs the chair himself, and it looks like he's gonna use it, and then he just wow. Okay then, Ryan Nemeth won by disqualification.
Because of the shot with the steel chair.
Fuck that, I guess.
Who cares? EC dub.
EC dub. It was alright.
EC dub.
It wasn't great, but it was alright. Alright, now let's get to the bad segment of the night. Oh my god. This one is fucking bad, and it was so obnoxious, and it was just arduous to watch.
Alright, so Frankie Kazarian, he has got that trophy. What the fuck is trophy for again?
The Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
Yeah, okay, so that's his money in the bank.
That's his money in the bank, and he's trying to play himself off as this awesome, cool veteran who can.
He's even got a silk scarf on himself like an idiot. He was like, he spent the better part of this promo segment basically fluffing himself, like, hey, this new year it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna be showing everyone what it's all about. And in comes
Leon Slater, and Leon Slater has some ambitions of his own. And Frankie Kazarian says that you got it. You really got it, baby. You got it.
What the fuck are you singing?
The Ghetto Avenue Boys.
No.
From South Park.
No.
Anyways, so Frankie Kazarian tells Leon Slater that you got it, and you might have what it takes to be may not have what it takes to be a king, but you have what it takes to be a prince. And so the first thing he tries to do is
tries to take Leon Slater under his wing by
having him being the bearer of the Call Your Shot trophy.
His trophy boy.
To which Leon Slater replied saying, I ain't about that. And he pretty much made it clear that he has his own dreams and that one day he's going to become TNA World Champion. That did not sit well with Frankie Kazarian.
And like, oh, so you're okay, you're going to be one of those people. Okay, I get it. But you know what? You're going to look back over here and you're going to be wishing that you were like living in my shadow or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he says that, no, don't remember, I paved the way for you, but then Leon Slater barked back by saying, okay, but don't be surprised if I pass you on this road.
Oh, goddamn.
And then, this is still where it gets weird and just ridiculous. Then, Dirty Dango of the System joins Frankie Kazarian, and they're both giving their critiques like any of us cares what they think.
No, at this point, it's very weird. It's like, what the fuck is Dirty Dango doing with Frankie Kazarian? And what's Dirty Dango still doing anyway? I thought he hated wrestling.
Dude, just go back to being the Chip and Dale gimmick. You were much more entertaining dancing.
Come on, man. Fucking dance, monkey, dance.
Seriously, I will be a happy person if you return to WWE and just, I don't know, be a mentor for Pretty Deadly. Do something.
That would actually be fun.
That would be fun. But now let's get to the main event. The knockouts are now in action in a 8 knockout tag team match. That's a lot of hollers.
Holla, 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 holla. And yes, Vicente Guerrero Rhino can do no wrong. Hey, sorry, Ryan Nemeth, wrong place, wrong time. Even older Rhino going back to the Indies is a badass.
Yep. The team of the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich, Jordan Grace, and the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion Spitfire,
Team of Jody Threaten,
Danny Luna, versus the team of the Demon Assassin, Rosemary, Tasha Steelz, and Ash and Heather by Elegance.
Holy fuck. All right.
So there's...
accompanied by the personal concierge.
Of course. Now, there is 8 people in this, 8 women in this tag match. That is a lot to call on. So I'm gonna
much sexy, so little time,
so much sexy,
and they cut a lot of commercial breaks in the middle of this episode of Impact.
Yes,
it was weird. That's the reason. That's one of the main reasons why it ended up running over.
Yes, to which we apologize for. Now that being said,
we're not apologizing. Fuck that. TNA's fault for running long.
Oh yeah, true. They need to apologize. So meanwhile, we did the best we can to try to keep up with the action because again, there's 8 people in the ring. It gets convoluted. It gets a little hard to keep up with who's doing what.
After the first 3 minutes, though, we got one of my favorites.
Jordan Grace.
No.
Oh.
A Pier 6 brawl.
That's right.
All women, all throwing down, all at once.
Yay! Pier 6 brawl. Pier 6 brawl. Pier 6 brawl.
And then all the good guy girls ended up all lined up in a row. Seemed like each paired off with the bad guy girl. And we had a 4-point surround sound fucking vertical suplex in the middle of the ring.
Which was fun. I loved it. We got some great in-ring chemistry with Spitfire hitting a tag team delayed vertical suplex onto Ash by Elegance, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. And weren't they also doing like squats with her?
Yes.
Like while holding Ash up, and Ash like, no, I can't believe it. And Spitfire were doing squats while holding Ash by Elegance upside down.
They did. Damn. Check out those leg gains, bro.
Check out them gains of them gams.
But when we got back from commercial break,
commercial break. There were like 9 of them.
Oh yeah, true. All right. Well, then later on in the match, Jody Threat, unfortunately, the redhead, was worked over by the heels, and she was. That's right. She was. The 4 heels were trying to keep her away from the other tag partners. Eventually, Jody Threat was able to fight against the odds and gets the hot tag onto Jordan Grace. And Jordan Grace unloads on all of them. She unloads on Rosemary. She unloads on Ash and Heather by Elegance. She even hits one of the Elegance sisters with an incredible with a clothesline to the corner and the Vader bomb before Tasha Steelz was able to break up the 3 count.
Ah, fuck. Goddamn.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's cray-cray. And then, of course, Masha Slamovich also gets involved in this match, and Masha fights off against, I believe it was against Tasha Steelz. Yeah, it was against Tasha Steelz. While the other women were fighting at ringside, Masha Slamovich was fighting off against Tasha Steelz with a series of strikes, and then eventually she hits her finishing move. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't the snowplow. She hits the finishing move onto Tasha Steelz to pin and win for her team. Your winners, Masha Slamovich, Jordan Grace, and Spitfire.
Fuck yes. All right, the ladies won it all. Hooray.
But then things get really chaotic because then out comes the former TNA World Champion, Tessa Blanchard, and she ambushes Jordan Grace from behind while the other ladies are brawling with the heels, which includes a great green mist spot from Rosemary. Thank you.
Okay, so Rosemary's got the green mist. Julia Hart's got the red mist. Anyone in WWE misting over there? Kyrie, fucking Asuka.
Asuka's still out in injury.
Ah, poo.
So it's going to be a while before we get the blue mist. But getting back to it, so while there's chaos at ringside with all the knockouts brawling, we cut over to the parking area where
backstage
area where Tessa Blanchard continues the assault on Jordan Grace and grabbing a cable and choking her, dragging her out into the parking area,
dragging Jordan Grace out of the loading dock port.
Onto the loading dock port and yelling at her, saying like that she's taking back the women's division.
Now stay out of my building. And she fucking closes the garage door, fucking loading dock door on Jordan Grace and closing her out of the fucking building.
Okay.
She walks off over there as at the end of it, Ash and Heather by Elegance are holding the TNA Knockouts tag titles overhead. So fuck.
Okay, now I know we're running a little late, but we got to share our thoughts on Tessa Blanchard.
Spitfire doing a delayed suplex was the first time I saw that in a tag match. Reminds me of a double team clothesline working once. Zeus and Macho on Hulk Hogan.
That's a good example.
I get what you mean.
But that being said, let's talk about Tessa Blanchard because we
have to keep talking about Tessa.
We haven't talked about Tessa in a while, and ever, so we need to.
No, we did. We brought the stuff up.
Oh, okay, well, we kind of do. Well, because up until now, she was a controversial free agent for a lot of the racist shit that she's done, and I'm still feeling like weird about her being back. I don't know if it's going to help TNA or if it's going to hurt TNA. Oh yeah, no, we did. I remember now. We did.
Yeah,
my bad. I'm sorry. All right, so then let's just close it up. Yeah,
I told you.
All right, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, so final thoughts on this week's edition of TNA Impact. The X Division match between Kushida and Ace Austin was fucking awesome. It was great, and I'd like to see them run it again in the future. All the stuff that they're doing in the storylines with Nick and Ryan Nemeth, I feel like it's going somewhere. It's just a little clunky on the road, mostly on the Ryan Nemeth side, because he still needs more time to...
He doesn't know how to promo.
He doesn't know how to promo, or saving his life.
And yeah, Tessa Blanchard showed King Jordan Grace with a cable. Not shocking, since Tessa fought Nick Gage.
Of course she did.
Because of course she did.
And you know what? Despite our trepidations, despite our reservations about Tessa Blanchard, we'll have to circle back here. We'll have to put a pin on it for now and circle back later this year to see if her return to TNA Impact will also mean a return on investment.
Well, time will tell.
Time will tell. Now,
here's hoping that she got her shit straight by now.
Yeah. Now, this year's edition of AEW's Dynamite's Fight for the Fallen, it was pretty... I'll say this. It was a good, fun AEW Dynamite match, but a very crappy way of debuting as a simulcast for Max.
K-Storm walked in, and, honey, my love, the new theme song for AEW Dynamite is the song I'm So Excited by the Joyner Sisters.
I'm so excited.
I have throwable things.
All right, let's stop.
K-Storm went to the kitchen and went, oh no.
It's so bad. It's so bad. The matches were fun. The triple threat match was good. The opening match was also serviceable. And the main event with Rated FTR getting the win over Death Riders was pretty fucking cool. I'm not all for Jeff Jarrett going on this one ride. I'm just like, ugh.
One last ride. Listen, it worked with Mickie James because she is at the retiring age for herself, and she's accepted that. And she went on that whole the last rodeo of Mickie James, and it was beautiful. She made that run work well because she was set up to I'm going to work my way up to challenge for the Knockouts World Title.
But Jeff Jarrett
is a retirement match for me.
But Jeff Jarrett's in his late 50s for crying out loud.
Fucking tried. God Almighty.
Anyways, now
no, it's even worse because fucking Ric Flair said just now. Today it reported that he says he has one more match in him.
No,
he doesn't.
No, you don't. Shut up. Stop talking to the press. Just stop talking.
Stop.
All right.
Fuck.
Now, this week's edition of NXT was also fun. Of course, the main focus was the end of the year awards, and me and Juan, we agree with all of the winners of the awards for the male superstar and the female superstar of the year, the match of the year, the moment of the year, the tag team of the year, and the PLE of the year. We all agree 100%. And all the other matches were fun as well. The 6-women tag match, the opening match with Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice. It was solid, and we're all for it.
Yeah, that was not bad.
All right. So, on next week's edition of Wrestle Rewind, we will be reviewing the annual TV special of NXT's New Year's Evil, which will be on Tuesday, January 6th. We're going to watch that. It's going to be some fun. And we're looking forward to it. So until then, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabonas. as he reviews for you the best and the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. One Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.